hard man to love. All right, we're underway here. In case you're just joining us, my name is John Allen James. We're here doing a Tampa Sessions here in Tampa, Florida. So glad to see Tampa Sessions going again. They had struggled after the hurricane and damage and blah, blah, blah. But anyway, so they're back up and going again. So if you're a fan of local music, this is great because you can watch right on your phone, high quality audio and video. So if there's any problem with the audio, it's by me, it's not by them. So anyway, we have the chat going. They got a big screen I can see, so if you comment, if you heckle, I'll try to ignore you. If you say something kind, I'll try also to ignore you so I don't get too big of a head. Sure. Okay. You know, as it happens, I made an error. No, well, I made an error singing. I sang a wrong word somewhere. All right. Well, at least for a change, because one time we played, I had a band, and we played on WMNF. We got to play on WMNF back in 2019. So we're ready to go, and we start with this song called Hard Man. And we're all ready to go, and we start playing, and it sounds totally messed up. And it turns out the idiot singer had this little capo thing on the wrong. So yeah. So apparently that song is not a good one to start with because some kind of gremlin will get involved. But we'll try it again here. Nah, it's all right, man. That's what they say, live television, live streaming, it's the same kind of thing. Things are going to happen, you know? You just got to roll with it. So I hope people are forgiving, and I get a second shot at the song. All right. Again, the song's called Hard Man. In the shadows of Happy Valley, where meanings can come in shades, I'm told life is made in colors, and I have trouble seeing grays. I'm a hard man to offend, but I've been known to hold a grudge, and I know that can make me a hard man to love. You haven't lived as long as I have, and never settled down without feeling like an eagle, never tethered to any ground. I'm a hard man to knock down, but there are two kinds of tough, and I know I can be a hard man to love. This is not the life I chose, but it's the only one I know. Some days my way is the highway, and I must ride this road alone. Yeah. Yes, I know it's strange that I love you. I still need to be by myself, but the familiar brings me comfort, even as the loneliness has like hell. I am a hard man to change. You must take me as I come, and I know that can make me a hard man to love. I'm a hard man to turn back. I punch tickets paid with blood, and I know I can be a hard man to love. I am a hard man to change. You must take me as I come, and I know that can make me a hard man to love. All right. Oh, thank you. Our studio audience of 2, unless a cat wanders in. One time I played at Tampa Sessions. I played this. I've been lucky enough to play this a few times. And one time a cat wandered in and crawled into my guitar case and thought, hey, this is a nice place to take a nap. So, haven't had an appearance of a cat yet, but if I'm lucky, I'll get to pet a cat before the night's over. All righty then. This next song is called Blue Sky Rain. But in me now, with tales to tell of those who listened and then played dead. The guilt hurts less than the regret. Show me an angel, I'll give the rest. Borrow me now, get you through broke hearts. Spill yourself to me, rid yourself black thoughts. This rented love, which I'll grow too fond, will give me glory now until you're gone. From here the dead may grow dark. Enjoy easy times before it gets hard. Question the crowd, the cries and the craze. When you see the unexplained, like blue sky rain, blue sky rain, blue sky rain, blue sky rain, blue sky rain. Cover me now, so I won't want cold and alone, left with all I've lost. Sell me a soul, so I won't feel bought. Thank you for comfort upon these rocks. From here the dead may grow dark. Enjoy easy times before it gets hard. Question the whys, the wheres, and the ways, to understand the unexplained, like blue sky rain, 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 blue sky rain. So yeah, I got the title of that song when I walked outside one day and I was getting rained on, but the sky was blue. I was getting blue sky rain. I guess I should look behind me. There might have been someone on the roof peeing on me, but anyway. Okay, so this little thing, by the way, it's called a capo, and what it does is it changes the tuning of your guitar so that I can play songs that I can play with my fat fingers and keys that I can sing in. And then there's this thing. It's a different kind of capo because it only clamps down a couple of the strings, or 3 of them actually, to mimic a tuning called dadgad, which is cool because 2 of my favorite songs I wrote in that tuning, but I didn't used to play them because I had to stop and tune the guitar. Don't want to do that. So I got this, you put it on, and suddenly I I can play this song called Next to You. There's an army locked and loaded, and they're knocking on our door. And you say, we got this, so let them bring their war. And I know if you say I can trust, it must be true. And I am a stronger man when I am standing next to you. Wolves in the woods, snakes in the weeds, preying on the weed, 'cause they could. In this den, thick with thieves, you still believe in what is good. To be kind in these cruel times, it takes bravery beyond cruel. But I am a braver man when I am standing next to you. Next to you. I admire, I get inspired when I get a smile from you, girl. And it's clear we can make it when we're taking on the world. When this place burns with crazy, you can make me see straight through. And I am better understanding when I'm standing next to you. And I know you said I can trust, it must be true. And I am a better man when I am standing next to you. All right. That song is from an album I put out in 2018 called Fire Sky. You can find, by the way, a lot of my music on whatever your favorite streaming service is if you just search for my name, John Allen James. So there you go. Tony Tyler comments, love that song. I don't know if that was this song, but thank you, Tony. Appreciate you tuning in. I know I posed this question last time I was here. Did they call it tuning in if it's a live stream? I think we'll just probably go with that vernacular. Anyway. All right. I do play some rock and roll songs, although this next one does not start out really fast, but it gets faster. One, two, three, four. Listen, sister, those misses don't know what is good, no, only what's gold. Stacy and the JC's a rat cat, oh, na 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 na. You play some games, so ho! They been a wreck and they've lit the fuse. White dynamite in high heel shoes. Code 101, we're kicking 1-2. You blow the lid, I'll bring the boom, boom. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. One trick pony's got a one-track mind. Carousel forever in time. round and round through the same old grind. We've had enough of getting off of this ride. They met a reckoning in me and you. Category 5 fist fighting typhoon. We a gale force bomb, we're punching on through. You blow the wind, I'll bring the boom, boom. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Clones like them will be called a fool. They claim the light and then the sun's so cruel. No hillbilly religion gonna make our rules. Buttoned up tools, let them die for their jewels. They better reckon they've lit the fuse. White dynamite and high heel shoes. Code 101, we kicking 1-2. You blow the lead, I'll bring the boom, boom. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. They met a reckoning in me and you. Category 5, feast fight, typhoon. We a gale force bomb, we're punching on through. You blow the wind, I'll bring the boom, boom. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Probably wouldn't take you more than 2 guesses to tell me what the title of that song was if you've never heard it before. And yes, I did write that song just so I could yell boom, boom. So, yeah. The thing about that song was my mother lived the last 5 years of her life in a nursing home. And I'd go bring my guitar up and play for her. And it was kind of cool because she couldn't really, she had dementia and she couldn't really talk. But I could play music for her, and it was time we could spend together without her having to worry about, feeling bad if she couldn't form sentences or being frustrated because she couldn't express herself. She could just sit and listen, and she could join in for the songs that she knew. But that was one I had written after she'd gone into the nursing home. But she still had kind of learned it a little bit, and she liked hearing it, and so it was good for me to play that for her. All right. We are here at Tampa Sessions here in Tampa, Florida. My name is John Allen James. We got Joe in the back there, and we're getting you going here. We're playing some music for you. So I don't know how many of these Joe has done since he got regoing after the regoing. Okay, so post-flood, post-diluvian. So he's getting these going again, and they're great things if you. Obviously, if you're watching now, you kind of know. So you get to hear it. I mean, there's multiple cameras. There's the audio quality is really high, and it's a great thing for people who like to listen to music. It's a great thing for people who play music who oftentimes have never had good recordings of themselves playing. So it's a great thing for musicians that Joe does. And so, by the way, if you, I think they have like, it's like kind of like PBS. Like they have prizes, they have gifts for you. If you want to donate a little bit, just throw a couple bucks Joe's way to keep Tampa Sessions going, because it's something he doesn't, doesn't ask me for any money to do this. Or, so yeah, if you got a couple, I mean, we're not curing cancer or anything, but if you got a couple bucks to spare, it would keep some good music going and maybe help people feel good. So. All right, so this next song is, we have kind of a joke. I've got a little band. We just started rehearsing, so I hope we'll get to play some John Allen James songs with like a full instrumentation soon, and maybe even appear back here at Tampa Sessions. But this song here, I get to joke is because we have an actual guitar player who plays all the lead parts and the hard parts. I just strum and sing. But we call this like my 8 seconds of dynamite, because I play this a little bit at the beginning and the end of the song called The Way It Goes. Sometimes I wonder, sometimes I know, Sometimes I think I know, but I don't. There are answers beyond my grasp. Some things I think I should know, have to ask. Oh, and that's just the way of the world. It's just the way. Let it go. It's not freedom. You set me free. Some things I think I deserve and are meant to be. And there is wisdom I'll not be told. Some things I think make me wise, just make me old. Oh, and that's just the way of the world. It's just the way. Let it go. Ask myself, what is my fate? Sometimes I think it's my turn. I have to wait. And there are meanings, oh, I'm not meant to know. Some things I want so much. The answer's no, no, and it's just the way of the world. It's just the way. Let it go. That's the way it goes. All right. So hello again, just to reset, it might be on the screen. I'm John Allen James. We're on Tampa Sessions here from Tampa, Florida on this fine August evening. And by the way, if you see on any of the angles that I sweat, it's not because I'm nervous. It's not because it's overly hot in here. It's just like, that's what I do. I play music and I sweat. It's like my superpower. So don't be alarmed. I'm not in any unusual discomfort. So this next song is the one that probably gets most often confused for somebody's famous song. Because I'll go, like, who does that song? I do. No. Who wrote the song? Like, I wrote the song. And they look at me like, no, you didn't. Which I take as a sign that it came out well. It's called Let Me Down Easy. It's a cruel world outside, I've heard people say. It's a long, cold, hard night, the end of the day. That's hard to believe. We lay side by side. If you should leave, I feel like I've died. So if you should ever say goodbye, let me down easy, sweet little lies. It can be hard to say what I feel. I know that you know these feelings are real. I've been turned around many times, So I stay huddled inside, my heart broken before, as I learn how to hide. So if I should stumble and trip when I try, let me down easy, sweet little eyes. Let me down easy, let me down easy. Fall will feel hard, and so will the seasons. You hold my heart and hold my reasons. If you must ever let go, let me down easy, break my heart slow. Stood steadfast and strong, I've weathered the storms, found shelter in your arms. In times I was torn, I've searched everywhere, and now here I stand. I give to you everything, hold my soul in your hands. If you must ever let go, let me down easy, break my heart slow. Let me down easy, let me down easy. Fall will feel hard, and so will the seasons. You hold my heart and hold my reasons. If you must ever let go, let me down easy, break my heart slow. If you must ever let go, let me down easy, break my heart slow. Break my heart slow. Yeah, I swear I can't play that song one more because she was gonna write the name of the song. Maybe I should have said, who does that song? I do. No, who does the song? Maybe I should have just said Chris Stapleton and see what she would have done. All right, so we're gonna do another one here. Here's funny because, so I wrote this next song on the guitar, and then when I recorded it for an EP I put out, I think it was, I don't remember which one now, but anyway. By the way, they're all on my website. If you hear any of the, I think all these songs that I'm playing for you tonight, they're on my website, johnallenjames.com. A lot of them are on the streaming services. Some of the early albums I didn't put up because they're not that good. Some of the songs are good. Just I was new at it. I didn't know what I was doing. So anyway, so I wrote this next song on the guitar, but decided when I recorded it, I wanted it to be a keyboard song. So I made a keyboard song and then I decided, but it wasn't until later that I decided, I should learn how to play this song so I can play it and sing it at the same time on the keyboard, since it's a keyboard song. But to do that, I wrote the song in the key of B, which on the piano has like a lot of black keys involved. My fingers are like, so that was not going to be a thing. So in the key of C, my fingers could do that. So anyway, so if I were less lazy, I could have brought my keyboard and shown off my half a dozen piano songs that I know. But there's less chance of a disaster if I play it on guitar. This song is called Shine Like Stars. Be alone on your own time. When you're here, you belong with me. We'll take a load off of our minds. Let them be lost in peace. In the lull of the low tide, we'll walk the sand inside the sea. For the coming of the landslide, feel the kiss, a gentle breeze. If they won't promise us tomorrow, I will promise them a fight. We turn to dust come the sunrise. Shine like stars tonight. Some days awake so frail, my whole world blow apart. And all I may leave laid waste on a trail of broken hearts. Time moves on like a roadside, speeding by 90 miles. Help me focus on the good times in the blur of our busy lives. If they won't promise us tomorrow, may we promise them a fight. We turn to dust come the sunrise. Shine like stars tonight. I thought we'd have much more time. We had so much more to do. I didn't notice days escaping until there were too precious few. If they won't promise us tomorrow, I will promise them a fight. If we turn to dust come the sunrise, we'll shine like stars tonight. If this was the last time, it was such a great life. If we turn to dust come the sunrise, I'm so glad we had tonight. We'll shine like stars tonight. So I played that song one time. A guy walks up and says, "Yeah, he's coming to town soon." I was like, What? I'm already in town. I'm right here. No, Bob Dylan. That's a Bob Dylan song. I'm like, no, it's not a Bob Dylan song. And I know that because I wrote it my own self. He did not seem satisfied with that answer, but I can only report the facts as I know them. So anyway. So that last song was like, okay, so I used to watch a lot of those vampire shows like True Blood and Buffy the Vampire Slayer. And of course, vampires, when the sun comes up, they're outside, they, turn to dust or they die otherwise. So anyway, that was kind of the inspiration of that song. So you get song ideas from television, you get them from, but if the ones that come from my life, normally I have to embellish them. Otherwise, it'd be way too boring for a song. But this next one, this one was pretty much exactly what happened. All I had to do was make it rhyme. So, and I introduce it by saying, I hope it's not too ironic because it's called If I Could Write a Song. On an easy Sunday morning, doggy barks about something outside as we lay here in our end zone, satisfied. There's no rushing us into nothing. We can take till the end of time. And a thought blooming like a rose comes to mind. Wanna write a song as good as I feel with you. If I could write a song as good as I feel with you, I'd pack Black Friday crowds on a Tuesday night in June. They'd come from distant towns and every girl would swoon. If I could write a song as good as I feel with you. Wanna write a song as good as I feel with you. That they play on the air and they'd sing it everywhere. Yeah, they play it on the air and you'd sing it everywhere. It'd be a big hit up in Stockholm, get played down in Adelaide. All from one wish I once whispered about how I'd have it made. If I could write a song as good as I feel with you, wanna write a song as good as I feel with you, that they play on the air and they'd sing everywhere. Yeah, they play it on the air and you'd sing it everywhere. Just give me another moment, it'll come to me, I know, like the rainbow right there in your eyes. If I could write a song as good as I feel with you, wanna write a song as good as I feel with you, but there ain't a song as good as I feel with you. All right, if I could write a song, that's the theme of that one. So, yes, and you see why I mostly strum the songs. The finger pick is not always precise. So, yeah, all right. Okay. So I play bar gigs around the area. If you go to, if you're on Facebook, check my page on Facebook here. You'll see that I play a lot of, and I like them. But I get to play. It's cool because I play good people like Brown Eyed Girl and Tom Petty songs, but I get to play some of mine. And but I noticed that for one of my more recent EPs, I deliberately wrote like faster paced songs so that I could play them at my bar gigs. Because some of the slower ones, like, no one's gonna, what are you doing? I don't want to leave people with the idea, what are you doing? So, now this song's not a happy song, but it's a high tempo song, and I've been kind of surprised that it goes over well at these gigs. So anyway, this is unfortunately based on something true that's not so happy, but it's called All I Know. There you go into the morning on the first one of the rest of all your days. Here I am still standing, but the wrecking ball has landed against my face. All I know is when we danced, it was like the sun would never set. We could reach and touch that fire in the sky. All I know I learned firsthand from the flame how burned I'd get. All I know is what I know about goodbye. All I know is what I know about goodbye. Now you see you a new freedom, one you knew you had been needing quite some time. Well, of course I felt you fade, our love blurring in the rain. I ain't blind. All I know is when we danced, it was like the sun would never set. We could hold on to that fire in the sky. All I know I can't forget how our flame out finally went. All I know is what I know about goodbye. All I know is what I know about goodbye. I'm sure that grass, it looks greener over yonder. Hope you don't discover that up close it's really great when you find exactly what you've always wanted. Hope it wasn't what you had and gave away. All I know is when we danced, it was like the sun would never set. We could reach and touch that fire in the sky. All I know I learned firsthand from the flame how burned I'd get. All I know is what I know about goodbye. All I know is what I know about goodbye. All I know is when we danced, it was like the sun would never set. We could hold on to that fire in the sky. All I know I can't forget how our flame out finally went. All I know is what I know about goodbye. All I know is what I know about goodbye. All I know, all I know, all I know, all I know. All right. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. The crowd went mild. Jennifer Weiss comments, awesome. Actually, that popped up a while ago, and I just get around to mentioning it. Jennifer, appreciate you stopping by on our little home on the Facebook app. All right. This is a song from that same period of time. And when I wrote it, it's like, oh, this is a nice sentiment. Looking back, I'm not sure it's true, but it's nice to think so. The song's called If I Didn't Miss You. Another world away, the house I called a home. Newly empty space, it's to where I wake alone. I could see it coming, this distance in between. Could feel it getting cold, ground shifting underneath. When I knew it slipped away, I lost my thunderstone. Now I'm in a sorry state, in a palace without a throne. But if I didn't miss you, that would be a shame. If I didn't miss you, mean his wasted days. If I didn't miss you, that would be a crime. If I didn't miss you, I'd have lost all that time. We didn't have explosions, see bedroom enemies. But the laughter and the passion, it can fly formalities. Now some days you need to fake it, some days you see the sun. Pleasures we would take, baby, didn't we have a run? Now stars melt into days, my sleep is like a storm. This place to lay my head is a pillow full of thorns. But if I didn't miss you, that would be a shame. If I didn't miss you, mean years of wasted days. If I didn't miss you, that would be a crime. If I didn't miss you, I'd have lost all that time. I could feel it coming, this distance in between. Could feel it getting cold, ground shifting underneath. When I knew it slipped away, I lost my thunderstone. Now I'm in a sorry state, in a palace without a throne. But if I didn't miss you, that would be a shame. If I didn't miss you, mean years of wasted days. If I didn't miss you, that would be a crime. If I didn't miss you, I'd have lost all that time. Now some days you need to fake it, some days you see the sun. pleasures we would take, and baby, didn't we have some fun? Now stars melt into days, my sleep is like a stone. This place to lay my head is a pillow full of thorns. But if I didn't miss you, that would be a shame. If I didn't miss you, you mean here's a wasted day. If I didn't miss you, that would be a crime. If I didn't miss you, I'd have lost all that time. If I didn't miss you, if I didn't miss you, if I didn't miss you, if I didn't miss you. Oh, thank you. So again, I don't know. Is it good to miss somebody? Does it be better if you could forget them? Interesting question. But it's funny that only a songwriter would take 4 minutes to say it's hard to sleep after you break up with your girlfriend. Or more accurately, she breaks up with you. Either way. Either way. So, all right. So, oh, there's a cat. There's a gray cat. Hi, cat. Sorry, we got to pause just for a second. I get a pet cat. All right, she's out checking out the guitar case. So anyway, we finally got the, mission accomplished. We got the cat in here. So thank you, Joe. All right. So some songs are about, personal relationships, things like that. And then some songs are just, this one, I'm trying to remember what I was thinking about when I was writing, but I just knew at some point I wanted something like, I need something like old in history. So I came up, I looked up, the word Jericho came to mind, and it's like the oldest city in history. I was like, that's old, that'll work. So, so anyway, there is an EP called Jericho, and it features a song called Jericho. Tired of always knowing what to do. Watch them take your ideas and take the credit too. Had enough of a shadow view. Another monkey living in the human zoo. You better bring your best to kill the king if you intend to take his crown. 'Cause you can't dance upon a man's grave until you get him in the ground. And history's littered with a laundry list of the grandest plans faming out. Each a story just as old as Jericho. Watch a scheme till you can smell the dream. Destiny says it's time to take the wheel. What you don't see is what the powers feel in the darkened corners where they make the deals. You better bring your best to kill the king if you intend to take his crown. 'Cause you can't dance upon a man's grave until you get him in the ground. History's littered with a laundry list of the grandest plans flaming out. Each story just as old as Jericho. Got your allies all in line. Read your patience, bide your time. Give the signal, start to rise. There goes the roll of the die. Each story just as old as Jericho. You better bring your best to kill the king if you intend to take his crown. 'Cause you can't dance upon a man's grave until you get him in the ground. And history's littered with a laundry list of the grandest plans flaming out. Each story just as old as Jericho. Each story just as old as Jericho. Jericho from the EP Jericho, played live here on Tampa Sessions in Tampa, Florida, this fine August evening. Happy Thursday to you. We got Labor Day weekend coming up. I did not know that. First Monday is Labor Day, and the first Monday this September, first Monday of September is Labor Day. It's September 1, which comes up on this coming Monday. So funny thing about that song, so I've talked about the band that we have formed recently. So we're going through that song. Now, I read music like on a kindergartner's level. Never mind that I've made like 4 albums and 3 EPs. I cannot really read music. I don't know that much about music theory. I just kind of play around if something sounds good. So when I was writing that song, so I went to this. This is an F sharp minor chord. And the guitarist is like, that chord doesn't really belong with those other chords. I was like, but it seems to work, so it's in the song. But it was kind of funny that we have another song that I played earlier, Blue Sky Rain. There's a chord in that one. I don't even know what it is. So we were going through it with the band. They stopped and said, what chord is that? I'm like, I had to confess, I don't know. I was just playing around. It sounded good. It's in the song. So he and the bass player figured out, because they actually know music. And they figured out what it is, and we played the song. But I still don't know what chord it is. But all right. That's a D. I know what that is. And it's the opening chord to a song called Keep Us Alive. Baby, I know we need a way out, 'cause we're stuck in a wheel on a road going nowhere but round. Days, they all fall into nights, and I try not to trip myself up before I run out of life. And I'm needing this feeling of love that can keep us alive. Yes, I'm needing this feeling of love that can keep us alive. Keep us alive all through the night. Keep us alive through these dark times. Hey, what you got going now? We get no guarantee that we'll be here to see it turn out. Say what we got to do. We will stand in the streets if we must to deliver the news. And I'm needing this feeling of love that can keep us alive. Yes, I'm needing this feeling of love that can keep us alive. Keep us alive all through the night. Keep us alive through these dark times. We are not done when we break down. No, we're not done till we break out. And I'm needing this feeling of love that can keep us alive. Yes, I'm needing this feeling of love that can keep us alive. Keep us alive all through the night. Keep us alive through these dark times. Keep us alive all through the night. Keep us alive through these dark times. I had a song called Keep Us Alive from a EP called Squared that came out. I can't remember the years they came out. I put out, I think 2 of them back in 2023. And so, yeah. Anyway, it's one of the songs on it. And you can hear them all at my website, johnallenjames.com. A lot of them, that song included, you can hear on your favorite streaming service, whether it's the Spotify or the iTunes or the Pandora or the YouTube. So hope you check some of that out. Hope you check out some live music. Hope also that however you stumbled on tonight's live stream, you give a follow to the Tampa Sessions Facebook page, because they do have, I don't want to say regular, but they do have other events that they publicize, and you get a chance. And it's cool because, you don't have to go anywhere. You want to hear some live music, you just look at your phone. Or you can probably put it on your TV or tablet or some other device that beyond my technical capabilities. But anyway, So we're just sitting here. I'm chilling with the cat. So it's really cool. The cat is disappointed because I got the guitar case open, which the cat really likes, but I put stuff in the guitar case. So the cat's like, where am I supposed to sit? So, oh well. Sorry, cat. She's sniffing around there, checking stuff out. All right, we got to play some more songs, right? That's what you want? We'll do that. By the way, we have the chat up. So if you're watching this on Facebook, if you got it full screen, I guess it'd be difficult to do. But if you don't, you can comment, and they've got a screen here so I can actually see the comments. And if you do it during a song, I'll probably get distracted and screw up the lyrics. But that's okay. That's my own fault. That's not your fault. So when you're playing original music at so-called cover gigs, you do remember the ones that people say nice things about or give you money for. And this next one I played, I still remember playing, and a guy came up after I played and said, "Who does that song? Did you do that song?" I did. Wow. He peels a $5 bill out of his wallet and puts it in the guitar case. So the $5 song here is called Go On. In the day I dream, just like when I sleep. In my dreams I see your arms around me. Still all my dreams, just fantasies, as I long for you. Hopefully, I can't go on anymore like this. The way that I miss your kiss. I've been away too long a time. I've got no right to call you mine. Still all the while I could feel you near. Wishes you whisper I could hear. I can't go on anymore this way. Not another day that I stay away, away. I could read your mind, I would see your sign. Show me the way I want to find. What you mean to me, I'm just beginning to see. All things you need, say one is me. 'Cause I can't go on anymore like this. The way that I miss your kiss. And I can't go on anymore this way. Not another day that I stay away, away. Yeah, it's a slower song. A little slower song. Go On. I wrote that one a while ago. I re-recorded it though because I was not happy with the first recording I made of it. I've done that with a few songs. I'll probably do a few more now that I'm starting to get an idea what I'm doing. It only now dawns on me that I probably should be talking about how little I know about music. You know how music works, and you know how I can't read music even though I write music. I probably should not. In fact, I probably shouldn't like reiterate what I just. How about if I just shut up and play the next song, huh? This one's kind of funny. I don't know if it's better to explain this before or after. I'll tell that after. I think it works better that way. So anyway, the song's called Bonnie and Clyde. I'm living on the edge, right, getting lit up like I'm kindling. But I'm moving to the middle, I don't like to buck this way. I'm revving in the red like in a race to outrun a missile. But I'm breathing so little and I'd like to last one more day. I get crunched when they punch the numbers, get ground down beneath their machine. Had no plans to become an outlaw, but it was that old dying defeat, lost in a scream, lost in a scream. Would you run if I had to run? Would you hide if I had to hide? Would you be my Bonnie, baby, if this life made me a Clyde, Bonnie and Clyde? That's how we would ride. I'm living on the edge, draining dollars down to nickels. But I'm dreaming of the middle where I might get to sleep someday. I'm running in the red, my money's wrapped up in some riddle. My story a side note scribbling, I don't like to go this way. I get punched when they crunch the numbers, beaten down by the big bad machine. Had no plans to become an outlaw, but it was that old dying defeat, lost in a stream, lost in a stream. Would you run if I had to run? Would you hide if I had to hide? Would you be my Bonnie, baby, if this life made me a Clyde, Bonnie and Clyde? That's how we would ride. Would you run if I had to run? Would you hide if I had to hide? Would you be my Bonnie, baby, if this life made me a Clyde, Bonnie and Clyde, Bonnie and Clyde? That's how we would ride, as Bonnie and Clyde. All right, so the real life Bonnie and Clyde died in a hail of gunfire. I think it was from federal agents. And I played that song and somebody said, "You realize they died?" It's like, you realize that's the point of the song. Like, if you knew it would end in disaster, would you come with me anyway? That was the point of the song. So, anyway, Bonnie and Clyde. That's how we would ride. Don't know where I got the idea for that one. I don't remember. If I'd known the songs were going to turn out to be ones that I would play like a lot, I would probably devote more time to remembering how I wrote them, in case somebody asked me that someday. All right, so back to this this little capo here. This is called the Dad Gad capo because it only covers 3 of the strings, and there's a tuning called Dad Gad. Now, since the tuning, like the low string on the guitar, you normally is E, so it's like whatever Dad Gad would be except in E when it's like this. Hello, Kit Kat. And the cat has come back to visit me again. I really appreciate that. Checking out stuff. Hold on just a second. Yeah. All right. I think it's uniform among animals. They like their butt scratched. I know I do, so. All right, so yeah, some of the songs I played have been love songs. This one's the opposite of that, called Amnesia Game. You once called me your poet, then you went to write the end. Now we were never lovers, and you left us less than friends. All the love you gave, you say you did not feel that way. So that's the ploy you'll play in some amnesia game, where you forget how far, how near. The rabbit runs while you disappear. Go tell your tales with crocodile tears. Don't bring that clap back around here. Yeah, yeah. So all the feels you say were just a one-way street, a simple fiction made by wishful thinking creed. I'm not a good look for you, so the story has to change. You'll wait to erase regrets, it's your amnesia game, where you forget how far, how near. Those notes you wrote don't just disappear. Go tell your tales with crocodile tears. Don't bring that clap back around here. Yeah, yeah. Whoa, whoa. Back around here, where you forget how far, how near. The rabbit runs while you disappear. Go tell your tales with crocodile tears. Don't bring that clap back around here. Yeah, yeah. Round through a windmill run, naked through a storm. You say protecting me, but it still feels like a war. In sickness and in health, by car, by air, by train. Till the dedication ends and in its amnesia game, where you forget how far, how near. Those notes you wrote don't just disappear. Go tell your tales with crocodile tears. Don't bring that clap back around here. Yeah, yeah. Whoa, whoa. Back around here. All right. The Amnesia Game was the title of that song. The title actually came, I was working at a place, and you probably had this happen where it's probably happened in work situations and personal situations, but where I got the phrase from was I was at work, and you probably had a deal where your boss said one thing one day, and when that became inconvenient, pretended that he never said it or she never said that, right? And just one of my coworkers was recounting one of those instances and said, "Don't be playing no amnesia game on me." And I love that title, so. And I like that song, too. So anyway, we're here on Tampa Sessions. My name is John Allen James, so thank you for being here. If you're tuning in as it happens, you can also go back and watch later. You may be watching this at some future time, way out there in the distance. That is not August of 2025, and if so, thank you very much for that. Again, also, you can help financially support, he tried to say, Tampa Sessions. If you got a couple of bucks to throw Joe's way, I think they have some of their, they give Venmo and some of the other ways you can easily just throw a couple bucks this way so we can do some of these. There are great events for musicians to come play. I know I've been able to do this a few times, and it's always a good time. I just have such a great time. Joe's so supportive. You really feel like a rock star when you come here, and there's lights and there's cameras and everything. And cats. And cats. I feel like a rock star because there's cats. But that's just me. Anyway, so I appreciate Joe for having me. I appreciate you if you're tuning in. I just appreciate getting to play my songs. Here's another one. This is one of those... again, a faster tempo one that I wanted to be able to play at my bar gigs. It's called Come Run Away. I want to sing a happy song, write down all the wrongs, roll them in a ball, throw them away. Want to take a sweetie time, want to build a bigger smile, want to see what we will find when we run away. We need some freedom from all these heavy days. Come run away. Come run away. When you hear the high call, and knock down all the walls, between the wisest and the strong, take them away. See the better time, and build a big smile, and see what we will find when we run away. We need some freedom from all these heavy days. Come run away. Come run away. This world's so wearing. Let's leave behind a little while. Step up high caring and seek some peace of mind. Come run away. Come run away. When they hit the hired gun, when they shoot the naked sun, tell them that they're done, go on away. When they meander many miles, wanna wander where's the war, wanna see what we will find, we run away. We need some freedom from all these heavy days. Come run away. Come run away. This world's so wearing. Let's leave behind a little while. Step up high caring and seek some peace of mind. Come run away. 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 All right, we're coming down the stretch here. I'll do a few more songs for you, then we'll let you get on with your evening. So thank you for being here for the Tampa Sessions here in Tampa, Florida. So my name is John Allen James. Hear my music at johnallenjames.com. And also here on Facebook. I post a lot of stuff. I try to keep up with that. I'm not on the TikTok, though. I'm too old for that, I think. I don't know. Maybe I'll try that someday. But all right, so this next song... it actually came from a moment of self-loathing. I was looking in the mirror and things were not going well for me. I'm like, who would want a silly boy like you? And I went downstairs and I wrote this song, and 90 minutes later I didn't feel so bad about myself. The song is called Silly Boy. You love a silly boy like me. Sits at home and likes to read. Plays guitar and sings the dreams. Writes long letters and softly speaks. Craves a smile that sows the seed. Stop his heart to let you breathe. Hope I find a way to see. You would love a silly boy like me. You would love a silly boy like me. love a silly boy like me. His grinding mind won't let him sleep. Can't let go and just wants peace. Wishes on stars and still believes. Lives upright and humbly. Stand for you so you can lean. Hope I'll find a way to see who would love a silly boy like me. Who would love a silly boy like me. You love a silly boy like me. He looks so strong, feels so weak. His honest heart is tender sweet. He's got scars from where he bleeds. Not always the man he means to be. No one doubts his loyalty. Hope I find a way to see who would love a silly boy like me. Who would love a silly boy like me? Who would love a silly boy like me? To be determined. All right. All right, so this next song is the first song I wrote that made me feel like I was a real songwriter. It sounded like a real song to me. And I was working in Sarasota at the time, and one of my coworkers was a drummer. His brother was a bass player, and at the bass player's house, they would have what they call jam nights. And I'd go over and play with him, and I'd play along. But at the time, I didn't know any cover songs. So like they were, doing the Tom Petty songs and whatever. And I didn't know any of them. Like I knew the song, like having heard them, but I didn't know how to play them. So I finally well, what do you know? And so I played this song, and they joined in, and it was awesome. And what was funny was I didn't think, I should learn to all these Tom Petty songs. I thought I should write more songs because then I'll get to sing them. So, so all this started with this song. It's called Hope. Troubled times piling up. It's easy now to self-destruct. When I think I've had enough, one foot down, one foot up, and I go forward. One step, one more. Gotta keep moving on. Keep hope, or I got nothing. Got nothing. Against the world, again I go. Always take the hardest road. When I think I finally know, one heartbeat, one full soul. But I go forward, one step, one more. Gotta keep holding on. Keep hope, or I got nothing. Got nothing. I brace myself for another wave. Tossed around as oceans rage. When I'm put back in my place, one eye closed, one eye shade, and I go forward, one step, one more. Gotta keep moving on, keep hope alright. Gonna then, gonna then. There you go. A song called Hope there. We'll do 2 more songs for you. If Joe lets me. Doesn't kick me out. It's his house. He can do what he wants. But I haven't got the hook yet, so I'll do a couple more. Luckily, my songs are not that long, so if you don't like them, the next one comes shortly thereafter, so. This one is called Superheroes. Cry out for some comfort in the bosom of our beliefs. Here comes Slickster with his parlor tricks. Something up his sleeve. See a mystery man there in his mask. Think he'll save the day, but no, he's just another joker who is looking to get paid, Rescue don't come free here, baby. Sometimes those looked up to let us down. Sometimes starship captains run aground. Sometimes no true justice is ever found. Sometimes superheroes are just clowns. Slipped on up to Neptune, 'cause Mars ain't far enough to get away from the yesterdays, but they insist on staying stuck. Someone will come and tell them they can have what used to be, but if they're buying what he's selling, they're getting used to feed his greed. Oh, they're suckers. Third one today. Sometimes those looked up to let us down. Sometimes starship captains run aground. Sometimes no true justice is ever found. Sometimes superheroes are just clowns. Between the mirrored maze and the power plays, so hard to make your way through these dizzy days. Between the harbor haze and the empty praise, so hard to see the way through this foggy phase. Oh, sometimes those looked up to let us down. Sometimes starship captains run aground. Sometimes no true justice is ever found. Sometimes superheroes are just clowns. Yeah. Sometimes those looked up to let us down. Sometimes starship captains run aground. Sometimes no true justice is ever found. Sometimes superheroes are just clowns. See, I told you it wasn't that long. All right, one last song for me, and maybe I did this backwards. Maybe I should have started with a song. Hello, Green Cat. The song's called Let's Begin. You wonder about my devotion when you are the air. I didn't even think about breathing. You feel me everywhere. You're concerned that we're okay. When you are the cure. When this wild world leaves me weary, here I know for sure. So let it out. Let me in. Cast away doubts in which you swim. let it out. Let me in. And this whole town says we won't win. Let's begin. Let's begin. You worry about what I don't say when you are the sound. Cycle may turn around and wave. Did I never let you down? You ask me what I feel when you are the earth. I can't escape your gravity. You are my universe. So let it out. Let me in. Cast away doubts in which you swim. Let it out. Let me in. When this whole town says we won't win. Let's begin. Let's begin. When everything is complications and more anxiety, and every day is obligations and never getting sleep. And I know I can rely on you, and I know you can turn to me. So let it out. Let me in. Cast away doubts in which you swim. Let it out. Let me in. And this whole town says we can't win. That's when we begin. We begin. Whoa, ho, 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 ho. Whoa, ho, 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 ho. Whoa, ho, 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 ho. All right. That's going to do it for tonight's edition of Tampa Sessions. My name is John Allen James. Thank you for being along with us. Thank you for watching some of this. Thank you if you threw a couple bucks Joe's way through one of the ways you can contribute to the cause here at Tampa Sessions, so we can keep bringing these things, because he's got quite a setup in here. He's probably put some good money into it, and it's a great service for musicians like me who get to come and play under the lights and play for you all, and you get to hear some great local music right from the comfort of your phone or however you watch your Facebook stuff. So anyway, thank you. Have a great night, and with any luck, I will sing for you again soon. Take care.